We are going to open in the same place we left off, which is Carmine. You walked into Kara's office space, quote unquote, and she was not there. I'm gonna go insane. Dogs, go. She was not there, and all that was on the screen was a single word, CryptoBite.
CryptoBite. Is it up or down today?
Huh?
The cryptocurrency. Is it trending up, trending down?
I don't know.
Just want to know how my CryptoBite's faring. All right. So in this room, what am I looking at here? Is there anything in particular jumping out at me? She took everything. Is it just an empty room?
Without doing any sort of rolls or anything, it looks kind of the way that she left it. It's kind of messy. She never kept it particularly clean.
So she didn't take anything. I don't know why I remembered it being empty for some reason. That might have just been my imagination.
Roll notice.
I'm probably wrong. I'll just set the tone for the night. Mm-hmm.
With a 1, you can tell that some things are displaced. You can't quite remember what went where. But you could tell that it looks like someone kind of moved out in a hurry. You also notice something left on the desk. It is a thumb drive, and it's been left purposefully on the desk in front of the keyboard.
Okay. Are there cameras in Kara's room?
Yeah.
There are cameras in Kara's room.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll give it my best shot. If I want to take this thing, take the thumb drive.
Yeah.
Without being noticed, that's just burglary, right? Would be the very definition of that skill.
Yes. I feel like we do this all
Plundering
the time.
something unseen?
Yes. I feel like, yes.
Okay.
Alright, you take the thumb drive.
Okay.
You take...
All right. So I've got it. That's gonna slide right into my coat.
It's in your inventory.
Great. Excellent. Could I roll? I want to roll to create an advantage here because I want to do an investigate.
Okay.
Could I roll burglary to sort of like case this room out, that I might sort of see if there's anything important in here, and then apply, like, if I want to create advantage to an investigate roll?
Burglary?
Yeah, you can use burglary to case places out.
Oh, case, yes.
Yeah.
Could that, seems like notice is your stronger skill, and every word you just said could apply to a notice to make it a little bit safer.
That's what I was gonna say, is like burglary does do that, but notice is a one-time thing, would also do that.
Okay, so just not even worry about investigate, just notice? Because I already had me rolled notice.
Right, so...
Clearly there's more important things in this room. If off of
you would
one,
need to create a notice advantage for investigate.
Okay.
You've already done your notice.
All right, well, I'm going to breathe on my glasses, wipe them off with my ascot.
Wow.
Wow!
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
You do it, you go Declan's way, things turn out alright.
You get to...
Listen, you pick Declan, you win every time. That's for
I
sure.
talked to him. I did. I know.
How many of you are there?
He was here. Declan Garrity was in the building.
He's a complete fraud. That's not the real world. Everyone knows
He looks
that.
up from his
He's
computer with a
lying,
very
he's
real
lying.
terror, like a child experiencing a magic trick for the first time.
I shoot all three of them.
Oh
I
my
don't try.
god, get him out!
Kane just fans the hammer.
Shooting me in the middle of the street.
Till I hear the click of the revolver.
It's a good 3-4 clicks before he stops pulling.
Oh my gosh. That's 2 uses.
Excellent. Well, let's see what we can get. So here's a 1. Nose to the ground.
Are you investigating for anything in particular? What's your thought process here? You found and swept the thumb drive. What else is your goal?
I just want to see if she left anything else behind, any like hints or clues or anything.
With a 1, you notice a lot of food wrappers, mostly candy wrappers.
Mhm.
And then curiously placed on the desk is a roll of tape, clear tape.
A roll of clear tape.
Yeah. And that strikes you as strange.
Okay. I want to take the clear tape.
you take the clear tape.
Okay. Not even just. It's where you're learning that Carmine's a kleptomaniac. He's just hugging his knees, crying. He doesn't want to take the tape, but he has to.
This is like
He just swipes everything and walks out over encumbered, so he's just doing his walking animation, and we're all staring at him.
Shuffling like a South Park character.
honestly,
There's
this is like
fucking
a
Items going in
Homestuck
leather
page.
bag, sound effects for just pockets everything in the room.
Sorry, I can't jump. Somebody else is going to have to do the platforming challenge.
Cross.
We're going to the next game. Everyone fast travel to this waypoint. I can't do that.
I'm not going to be able to do that. So
Can't do that right now. I can't do that right now.
I can't
do that.
I can't do that right now. Need something? I'm gonna keep investigating.
Okay.
I'll get with a 2. Any goodies on the desk? We have a book.
With a 2, you notice over the top of the monitor that there is a flap of tape connects to
Oh,
something behind it.
there's a shot of his fingers kind of going. So that was what was important about the tape.
Not the tape itself.
I'm keeping the tape. I'm gonna use that for something. There's gonna be my Bellefontaine moment that I'm building up for when I'm collecting things from everybody.
Just the funniest part is just Carmine carefully swiping clear tape.
3 sessions from now, and they're like, Carmine, what did you find in the office? And he just is a shot of him throwing the fucking thumb drive in the trash and just rubbing the fucking tape like he's Gollum.
Clear.
Carmine, I saw you take the tape. Don't take that tape. I'll fucking kill her. I'll do it.
I'll fucking kill her, dude. I'll do it. What's taped behind the monitor? Really hope it's not a human hand.
It's a human hand. Newt. Your fingers follow the edge of tape that you have found, and as you follow it down, you feel that there's something like a piece of paper taped behind it.
Okay.
You turn the monitor, and when you peel it off, you see like an old sticky note, and written on it is, "The producer is among you."
Shit. Among Us.
Oh.
Alright.
It was Kiki Chic.
You already did it. You
I'm
already
gonna
solved
take-
the puzzle.
I'm gonna take the sticky note.
You sure did. You got it. You got that sticky notes in your pocket.
And with style, I'm gonna take the monitor.
You don't.
Ah.
I mean, you can take the monitor if you want. That's honestly, if you want to do that, it's just
Can I actually take the monitor? I don't know what I would do with it, but
here.
Roleplay, you can do
You
whatever
can
want.
always take it, whether you succeeded or not. That's a different story. Doing it stealthily, but
I don't get to see the camera's notice, do I?
no, you don't.
I mean, yeah, I do, yeah, right.
It's just if you rolled like a little negatively on a burglar, you would have been like, I'm done playing.
Yeah. I would have, yeah. I have been burglaring like the fucking hamburglar tonight.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, I'm not gonna assume that with style I automatically get to do this with how cryptic you're being about it. So I'll leave the monitor, eyeballing
You
the
put it in your
camera.
coat and the big old just triangle shape.
I mean, how long do I get in here? Before the producer comes in and shoots me in the fucking brain.
You can do one more action without interruption.
One more action
If-
without interruption.
If you would like to.
Man. I would like to try to get like a hard drive,
Hard drive.
but I don't know if I would need.
Out of the computer?
Yeah.
Like, out of the tower computer?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not the most versed in this. That would destroy the computer, wouldn't it? Sean, I'm looking at you.
No, it would not destroy the computer, but
Well, it wouldn't
it'd
turn
be-
on without it, right?
It would boot, and then you'd probably get a blue screen because you took out the thing that's running the operating system.
That's what I thought. Okay. Destroy is a strong word, but it wouldn't be usable without that.
Inoperable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
get a BIOS menu.
Yeah, if you want to try to do that, you can. It'd be a crafts roll. Pretty substantial crafts roll.
Yeah, I don't have crafts.
You get Trent in here to do it, but
Yeah. Man, fuck.
Yeah, what are we doing, by the way? Like, what's going on?
so you guys were in the other room. Carmine had literally just left from deliberation to go deal the news to Kara. You guys are probably just leaving the deliberation room or still hanging out there for a little bit, but this has all happened within minutes of that last deliberation.
Yeah, I don't really have a plan, if I'm honest.
Okay.
So.
And you hear knocking at the door. And Jesse's voice calls out. He says, Carmine, you need to finish up.
I reach for my pistol. I'll go open the door and say there's not much to finish up.
He will walk assumptively in, looking for, oh my gosh.
7 feet tall, like he
Huge.
always is.
He'll walk in looking assumptively for Kara, and then he'll look at you and say, "Where's Kara?"
I don't know. She wasn't in here when I got here.
What do you mean she wasn't in here? You were supposed to go talk to her.
I know. I've been in here waiting for her.
What? There's no waiting. Where else would she be?
I don't know, Jesse. Don't you orchestrate that kind of thing?
I mean, I tell people where to go, but she's always in here.
I don't know what to tell you. She wasn't in here when I got here.
Jesse moves past you and starts looking around. And he looks back at you and says, "How long have you been in here? By yourself?"
How long have I been here? Like 5 minutes?
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
I don't know, about 5 minutes?
And you didn't think to come get anyone? What were you doing?
I was waiting for Kara to come back.
He looks at the computer screen and obviously reads it, though he doesn't say anything out loud. And he just kind of brushes by you and walks out.
Before he goes, he doesn't seem keen on empathy checking me, but I certainly want to try to see if he's being kind of weird. Is he really doesn't know what's going on?
Yeah, but my shit.
Rolls deceive 4.
He looks really perturbed to you. He seems really bothered by the fact that she's not here.
So he doesn't appear to. It doesn't seem like he was expecting her to not be in here.
He does not seem like he was expecting her to not be in here.
Okay.
And you know that they're often seen speaking to each other, so he seems bothered.
Okay. Cool.
He walks out. And before he does, he says no, actually he doesn't say anything. He just walks out and he starts across the space here that no one else is in.
He just stands and faces the corner.
He vanishes real quick, and you're left alone again.
I'm gonna go find my homies.
All right, we'll go back to the homies real quick before you come in.
Oh my god, a werewolf.
I forgot.
He's a werebear. He's not even that big.
He's a bear wolf.
You guys have finished up deliberation. Carmine had just left. What are you guys up to in the meantime?
Nothing.
I don't know. We just had that whole kind of had it out moment where we decided whether or not we'd be working together. So I feel like tensions are pretty high. So unless we're trapped in here, I just have Carmine arrive, I would say. I don't have anything.
I want to clarify something before we go any further in this campaign. Does Trent have a gun?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Nobody ever collected my gun after the last outing, and I just want to be sure, did they take it, or does Trent still have it?
This is a scary question. I mean, part of me is like, that would be interesting. I think, so, based on the rules of the competition, yes, they would have collected it. I may have neglected to say that.
Okay.
However, you've seen plenty of times where the guns have been kept, and you've also seen someone take a gun.
Okay.
So
I wasn't planning it on anything. I just wanted to be sure in case I did that I didn't show up and then it was like, no, actually, you don't have a gun.
valid. No, they would have taken it from you.
Okay. Cool.
I must have neglected to say so, but yeah.
You were having people take characters' guns, and I said, "What about Trent?" And you were like, "Nobody cares about you, Trent."
You did say that.
And then I was like, "I guess I won't ask about the gun."
Trent just puts the gun in his pocket and says, "Oh, okay." Yeah, I must have forgotten that you had one, which is why I said my snarky response. You are totally good. To have a gun, you own a gun.
Oh hell yeah! No, I'm just kidding.
All right, Carmine, you are able to just come back in.
But I'm confused. Does Trent have a gun?
No, he doesn't
Okay.
have a gun. They took it from him. Carmine, you're free to move. You come back in. People are either getting ready to leave deliberation or just sitting for a sec after everything.
Yeah, we're moving furniture around and it's getting real reality TV show again.
Making a pillow for it.
Yeah.
Someone's throwing a chair at a wall.
You're all marching in a circle around a Bluetooth speaker.
You fucking said that fucking motherfucker. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Trent will Trent, Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Responsibility.
Carmine will step in and he'll say, so Kara's missing.
What?
Yeah, I went to give her the bad news and she wasn't in her office. Jesse came storming in pretty heated because he says that's the only place she ever goes. She's not there.
Maybe we should check in with other people, see if they've seen her.
Yeah, maybe.
She, Josephine does not look at you directly in the eye as she
Oh shit!
just kind of nods and says, "Well, sooner better than later, right? Come on."
Carmine's like, Josie, baby, come
Smacks you the
on,
ass.
get away from me, Mr. Scorzone.
And yeah, I mean, I would check with everybody. Like, we've got a whole cast of characters, so just work our way down the list however that works.
Absolutely. I guess it's kind of up to you in terms of who you want to try to start with. You guys know that Nia and Bill are currently not here. They were driving the participants of the last challenge.
I guess that's a Dat Boy meme.
And Kiki Chic off premises.
All right.
Brian is also not in the room. I just can never bring myself to destroy these beautiful creations. Where do you start? Who do you want to see? Oh my gosh.
I was just trying to expedite it and not have to go through a bunch of rigmarole, but Fate's not gonna have any performance.
Well, just steal some tape.
I'll go to Marco. I don't know if you want to all split up and take one person, or how you guys want to do this. If we do it as a group.
I'm gonna silently walk out and kind of look around the office, around outside the office in the hangar area where Kara probably was taken out.
Oh, thank God, somebody with better investigate get in there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk around here for a little while.
Alright. We'll just move some people in here. Like some Sims. Bill's not here. Go, Brian. Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Carmine first and go, exactly how do you mean she's gone? Like, did you find any evidence that she's left or what?
Carmine is going to tap next to his body cam, and he's going to say, she wasn't in her office.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
There you go. It's, I think, still going to be against your deceive, technically.
That's not a problem. I don't have very good deceive. Oh. God fucking damn it.
Well, with a tie, you understand he's withholding, with intention.
Okay, so I guess I probably get that this is not. Yeah, it's not like she just got in on a fucking Uber. But if I don't actually get past his withholdance there, then I will not interrogate him further. So I'm gonna see if there was any evidence of there like being foot traffic or another car or anything that came while we were in here.
Absolutely. 2.
I'm gonna boost that with a fate point using if it was built by people, then it's built with flaws.
Oh, great. So a 4. With a 4, you can absolutely tell that there have been no other cars that get through here. The only tracks are the one that belong to the van, Save Me van, and it is right where it was left, and you literally saw it maybe like 10 minutes ago, so it hasn't moved at all.
Foot traffic.
Foot traffic.
Or anything that seems ajar.
Man, how do you yes, there has been some foot traffic. It's hard to say necessarily because there's so many people who move through this room, but perhaps you find like a wrapper or something that you know came from Kara's office.
Okay.
And it's along the path that leads toward outside.
All right. I'll head outside.
It's desert. We'll move to anybody else.
Are all these people actually in the room
Yes,
right now?
everyone who's in the room is in the room currently. I moved everybody around, so Sonic's also here outside.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
You
Carmine, where's Prad? I've seen a lot of people, but Prad's nowhere around. Where's he hide out?
He's got a trailer on the property, right? He said.
Prad usually stays in the crew quarters, he said. So they have a separate building slightly off. You'd just have to walk outside and go to it, which is technically against the rules. But
yeah, he'll say Prad hangs out in the crew quarters off limits.
Okay, well, Marco, I need you to check on something for us.
does it have anything to do with why Jesse just stormed on out of here?
Yeah, you know what? You're the sound guy. Did you hear anything coming from Kara's direction?
You understand that sound guy means I operate a boom mic, right? I don't have super hearing or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, but did you hear anything?
No? Why?
I'm gonna look at Carmine.
He looks very confused. And Brian looks very tense as the men here have congregated because of Jesse's sudden exit. Empathy. I did not see that until now. Yeah, Gil seems like he's not disposed to telling a lie. He looks at you and seems sincerely pretty confused as to what he was supposed to be hearing for.
All right, Gil, if you didn't hear anything, do you want to go get Prad and maybe Nia?
Oh, yeah, I can go get Prad. Nia's taking that bus full of contestants, I think, but she'll be back soon, I imagine. Hold on, you guys aren't supposed to be out here, right? It says, yeah, you're not supposed to be out here. What's going on?
Let's get everyone in the same place and we can talk this out afterwards, huh?
Yeah, everybody round up. Brian, do you have the ability to communicate with everybody?
No, that would be Jesse.
Do you have Jesse's number or a pager or something?
No. But I can go yell outside.
You just stay right where you are, okay?
I could put on my best voice. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get Prad. You guys hang out here. And,
Not just Prad, anyone you see, all of us here.
Yeah, Big Bill.
right.
He's gone.
Small Bill.
Yeah, he's gone.
Medium Bill.
Littler Bill.
And fuck it. Bring in largest Bill.
You don't mean that.
Yeah, all right. I'll go get him. Yeah, he heads outside. Oh wow, I didn't even see Sam there. He's really just blended in with his
Skulking.
surrounding. He's not here yet. But
Silent Sam.
all right. He leaves, and Trent and Colonel, do you have anything in particular you wanted to accomplish yet?
Seems like I rolled a 0
really.
investigate before coming here, so I don't think I had anything to accomplish.
Yeah, I can't really help with much. Let me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sly Cooper.
Here we go.
He-
We
The
do
Thievius
a
Raccoonus.
notice. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm trying to notice people. I'm trying to help out.
You see Ryan Bachman and Simon, the camera guy.
I was looking specifically for, I think, the the exercise lady and whatever the gun guy was, because those two hang out together, right?
They're gone, unfortunately. Both of them are out.
You're
Never mind.
correct. They are gone, but or I'm sorry, they do hang out together, but they are currently gone. Yes, they had taken the contestants back in a bus. With Sam, were you trying to be discreet going outside?
I guess. Not necessarily, no. No, not really.
All right. With the 3 notice, you'd also notice that Sam went outside, following his nose.
Don't step to me, kid. I'll sack tap you.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Careful, careful.
If you rub it, you're a pussy. Don't rub it.
I think
He's
Trent's
rubbing it.
gonna pop his head out. And he's gonna say, "Hey, where are you going?"
I will be holding up the wrapper like a like any terrible investigator on the show on CBS.
You're like kneeling.
Huh.
Hmm.
And I'll turn around, crunching it up in my hand. Oh, just getting some air after all that.
Oh. Okay, I don't know. Everybody's looking. I don't really know what to do. I'm just gonna walk around, I guess.
Well, Trent, that's about as helpful as I'd expect you to be doing.
Hey, fuck off, man. Trent walks back inside.
All right.
Yeah.
So there's no. You already established there's no cars, seemingly.
No cars.
I'm gonna look for some Looney Tunes-esque footprints out here, perhaps.
Sand. Something.
With the 2, you kind of get the trail of old footprints, where they've kind of caught, like the effect where wind rolls over something, and when it's hidden by like a rock or like a corner, it's preserved a little bit better. You see the beginnings of a trail that leads forward, but it does die off pretty quickly, which tells you that it's not the newest set of tracks.
All right. And based on where someone could possibly be walking, what direction would this lead to next? I guess on their whatever direction they're aimed at, what would be the logical next place they would lead in this
Well, logically, you would assume that there are 2 options for someone who is just trying to leave. If they're not taking the car, 1, they're going to hide out somewhere on campus. 2, they're going to walk out into the desert and try to get help. I guess the 3rd option is they may wait for a vehicle, and I suppose you have to consider with the 4 logic that a bus and a car did just leave.
Oh. We did not check with Kara before we did all this, did we?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Ugh.
One
made me just
one wasn't
tired.
enough.
Yeah, it really wasn't. Alright, so God, I don't know. So clearly this is not someone who is this leads out of the area. This doesn't like seemingly lead to another building or anything.
No, as far as you can tell, it leads off into the city, but logically, there's kind of 3 options. They're either still on the campus, they've managed to wander into the desert, which seems unsafe, or they've already left on one of the vehicles that just left.
Okay. a shame I didn't go on a date with Kara and get measurements on her feet.
Damn it.
Wikipedia has it.
Could have.
But yeah, the wiki does have it.
Footopedia does in fact have her measurements somewhere in there.
The
If
Wikipedia,
Trent
had
of course.
pursued the romance further, if he hadn't backed off of that option, Trent would have gotten the answer
Yeah,
for
nice
you.
job,
That
Trent. You're
put
just
first
walking around
aspect.
jerking off. Jerking off into potted
Sorry.
plants instead. That's
Sorry.
fine.
Next available woman, I'll get her feet measurements.
Oh
for
no!
you.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Hey,
We'll
girl.
have to role play that out. I'll try and figure out what sort of skill I need for that.
All right, I accept the challenge.
The taste skill.
Oh,
Ugh.
I'm gonna cancel you, Kane.
You could use my roll of tape if you want.
Well, beyond that, I'm not allowed to leave this place anyway any further than this, I'm assuming.
no, you're not supposed to.
All right, I'll take the toothpick from my lips and just kind of curse under my breath and then walk back in.
As you walk back in, so does Gil with Prad and Sam, who is not walking the best, but he's walking. He's a trooper. And they return to the gathering here. And Prad looks at you guys and says, well, Gil said you needed something, and also that Jesse's stormed off?
Yeah, where to? We want everyone here.
I don't know. I didn't see him. I was reading.
Carmine, do you know where he ran off to?
No, he just took off. Simon, you good with computers?
Yeah.
His camera's in Kara's office. Maybe we can look where he went.
Oh, that's really against the rules, though, isn't it? Gil says, oh, look, the kid cares about rules now.
Well, if he can't touch the computer, just... What do we tell him now?
Tell us what? Yeah, Brian says.
I look to you, Carmine, for a yay or nay, given that you have more information.
Might as well.
All right. Car is missing. And everyone here needs to put their heads together and tell us if they know anything.
They all look appropriately confused. And Brian says, well, are we sure she didn't just go for a walk?
Jesse seemed pretty certain that she did not. He said she never leaves that room and had a...
Well, she doesn't, but why would she now?
Well, we can ask her when we find her.
Yeah.
Wait, is this... What... Does she already know? What's gonna happen?
What, do you know something? She asks, like, looking at him, like, what? This is an angle she didn't think of.
Oh, Brian looks at Carmine. Brian knows that Carmine was going to go tell her about her eliminated loved one.
I didn't get a chance to talk to her, Brian.
But do you think she found out already?
I suppose that's a reasonable assumption, given her position as lady in front of all the cameras.
Oh, no. She didn't run into the desert, did she?
Samuel, did you find footprints out in the sand?
I found something out there. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems to be a dead end, I assume.
Fortunately, we can't follow her, but some of you could. We got a car. Just need someone to drive it.
We're not supposed to leave without having exact permission. Sam pipes up as he kind of lumbers over. Says,
You're the... Go ahead.
everything's got its fucking rules.
I mean, you're the driver. Can't you just do a quick loop around?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine once the producer finds out what's happened, I will be driving around.
Yeah, I'll just look up at the camera. I've assumed the producer knows at this point, so unless you have anything, Carmine.
No.
Jesse wanders back in. Finally.
Oh, the man of the hour.
Couldn't find her anywhere. For all we know,
Just-
she's run off.
Yeah, into the desert. That's something we're talking about.
She could die out there.
Well, Jesse, how long do we have to wait until the producer tells us to go get her back?
He kind of puts his fingers to his head and he says, I don't know. And he picks up his little beeper and he looks at it. And then he looks at the camera and says, what do you want us to do?
Three-legged race.
Go to the three-legged race. And Jesse will come forward and he'll say, you didn't find anything. We don't know anything.
I'm gonna throw a provoke to the. You tell me how this works. I want to see if anyone's holding out on us. So is it like individual provoke rolls? Is it just one blanket one? How do you want to handle this?
Oh, I guess just a blanket. It feels really monotonous to make you go through each individual, and I'll roll separately.
Okay. I'll add a fate point. Management material. I tell you what to do, not the other way around.
All right. Wow, that was for Jesse. I wish it would just roll with whatever sheet you had open. How do you open someone's sheet? I forget every time. Is
Shift
it
click.
shift click? There we go. That's for Gil.
Jesus.
Oh my, he dies.
He dies. This is for Brad. This is so. Simon. And Brian.
Oh, success against everyone.
Alright. So your goal is to,
I'll just give you it. She says, this is the time to say something. If you have seen, heard, or even thought anything that could be helpful right now, I want you to spill it.
they all look uncomfortable. But, Brian looks up at Jesse and says, well, you two were always talking to each other. Is there anything? And Jesse looks relatively uncomfortable and says, it's nothing I can talk about.
All right, Jesse was a -1, so I succeed with style. I'll do an empathy on him with advantage, if that's acceptable.
You may, absolutely.
Okay. I have no empathy. I forgot about that.
Wow.
Excellent.
Something.
You understand from looking at him that he's got some stuff that he could tell you, but he's worried about telling it to you in front of cameras. He's worried about letting on to what could be incriminating information.
Yeah, then trying to play it off, she'll just be like, fine, then I want to hear about it. Anyone else?
They all appear. None of them seem to have anything really jump to mind. Gil says, I don't know, I didn't really speak to the woman, but she was kind of always watching everybody. I suspected that she knew more than she liked to let on. I don't know, she's paranoid, I thought. But then again, considering where we're standing, I guess we could all stand to be a little more paranoid.
Yeah, fine. Okay. Carmine, do we wait? I don't know what else to do here.
Jesse, you have clearance to go into Kara's office?
Yeah.
How does that work?
You just go in.
You and whoever you permit to go in? How do I do this without getting somebody in trouble again?
I mean, look, I'll take whatever punishment comes. I imagine the producer doesn't want someone roaming around because that's bad for all of us. Right? Logically?
Yeah, so
Or-
you could look on the screen, see where she went, and we could get ahead of this thing.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, there's no rules against any of us looking at the machine or even being. I mean, technically, you're not supposed to be in here, but we're allowing you to be in here. Therefore, you're allowed to be in here. I imagine I can escort you into Kara's office.
All right, that's really all I'm looking for. Let's go into Kara's office then.
He'll look at Gil and he'll say, I want you to go take a look in the bunks. Just see if you can find anything, alright? He'll say, sure, whatever. Whatever I can do to be helpful. He will line everybody up. He'll escort you and whoever else wants to go into the office.
Time is it roughly?
Man, me doing my math. It was. Because you guys. Feel like it's still early in the day, if I'm remembering correctly. Let me see here. So you guys went into deliberation. Man, sorry.
No, no worries. It'll be a throwaway line. She'll just say, I haven't eaten since 5. I'm going to make us all something. I need to do something, so this is it. And she will just kind of throw her hands up and go, and I want to try to create some advantages while they're doing their business.
Sure thing.
Yeah, Trent's gonna just yell, "Yeah, I'm starving."
Then it's your chance to help me. Come on.
Oh, okay. What?
If you fix cars, you can fix a plate.
You haven't really seen me in the kitchen, have you?
A fire breaks out, consumes everything.
Trent uses willful incompetence.
It's merciful, honestly. The entire place burns down.
He uses like grease oil as cooking oil. It's a fucking nightmare.
Tries to put it out with water.
Yeah, great.
Sam, Colonel, where do you stand on this? Do you follow Jesse and Carmine?
I'll go in.
Yeah.
Alright. Everybody goes into the depths of the office. Here we go. You guys head in. Jesse kind of stands aside. Oh, wait. Did you specifically ask anyone else to be there? Did you ask Simon to come in?
No, but I feel like we could intuit that. We need somebody to work the computers.
Yes, that's what I thought. Simon comes in after and he says, "This place is a mess."
Just pull up the camera.
Yeah, okay. He sits down on the chair and I kind of sweep some stuff out of the way and he kind of click-clacks on it. And he pulls up a few of the cameras. He says, what are you looking for?
Kara. Leaving this room where she goes.
Okay. He hits the spacebar. He pulls up what he can, but it becomes evident right away by his frustration that something's sort of wrong. And he says, it looks like a lot of the stuff has been wiped. I have access to the cameras as they are now. I can run through them for you if you want.
Can you tell when they were wiped?
Maybe like 10 minutes ago. But it doesn't look like it was from on site.
Are you sure?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were gonna roll something.
I am gonna roll empathy.
Oh, okay, that was really dramatic. Are you sure?
He's not bullshitting me.
He looks at you, he says, as sure as I can be. I mean, I'm not a tech wizard like Kara, I do streaming, but yeah, it looks like it was sent offline and moved, and the feed has been replaced, and that it's only streaming currently. There's no records. I can't parse through old information. It's
And
not
is it-
recorded.
Is it all wiped or just like the past 10 minutes or so? You got logs, anything recorded farther back?
I should also say with this three empathy, you can tell that he doesn't entirely know what he's doing looking at this. He's giving you his best approximation, but
Sure.
he's not the most versed in like back end technology.
Gotcha.
And he'll say, it looks like encrypted, I think. Like I can't access it from here, and whatever documents that were here that were saved were erased. Not from this computer locally, but from somewhere else. So maybe the producer already knows.
Producer Kara. How about the name CryptoByte? Does that mean anything to you?
What?
CryptoByte.
Like the currency?
No. Jesus Christ. And Carmine wakes up 20 minutes later on the ground.
He looks at you kind of with he looks at you like you're his dad trying to explain to him new technology. He does not understand why you're asking him.
All right, thank you, Simon. He's going to turn to the Colonel and Samuel and Jesse and say, everybody get all that?
Oh, he's just dabbing his eyes, and he's been chuckling throughout.
Jesse looks at the Colonel, say, what are you laughing about?
He got duped. Someone's gotten out. That rat fucker got one over on him, and now Kara's escaped, and there's nothing we can do about it.
That's bad for us.
We have
And
no
she
control.
wouldn't just
What are we
leave.
gonna do?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. I completely lost what you're saying.
Says, we have no control over that. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know what happens next. But real people at stake here.
Producer, would you like to, I assume you're listening, would you like to back this up? Is there any, will there be any punishment on us, or can I go back to my book?
You guys all wait, kind of looking around the room like you're waiting for a sign. And finally it comes in the form of a beeper message for you all. And it just says, go to deliberation.
Alright, and I walk out.
Jesse looks at Simon, and they kind of exchange annoyed looks at each other. They get up and they go with you. Quickly for the cooking crew, did you already roll?
No, I can right now if you'd like me to.
Yeah, why don't you?
All right. See, I just want to create some general advantages that our group could use. Like well-fed. Jesus Christ. I'm online.
Yeah, I'd say that's 3 you can hand out among your group.
Oh my god. Okay. It's a hearty beef and barley soup with a nice French loaf on the side that I'm gonna kind of bring into deliberation.
Trent's just sort of like hovering around while you're making it, just like hyping you up.
That looks dope.
Yo, you made the shit out of that soup,
It's like,
dog.
that smells fucking bomb.
It'll taste even better when you're done with those onions, she says, looking over her shoulder at the uncut onion.
Trent has an onion in one hand, a knife in the other, and he looks over his shoulder and he's got tears in his eyes. He's like, "No, I can't do it anymore."
You're a tough guy, Trent. You'll figure it out.
Oh, fuck.
Now you got to roll physique against the onion.
Yeah. Hold on. I don't have any fate points, so this onion could take me out.
No.
The challenge is a 2.
I think I got it. I got a 3.
It's a potent onion. You beat it.
Yeah.
The challenge was 5. Trent.
Oh, whoa!
Before we
shit.
leave the room, by the way, I just wanted to do a quick investigate on it.
Yeah, of course.
Fuck me.
Hey,
Fuck me.
fuck you.
I was just looking for any sign of a struggle.
Any sign of a struggle? With a 1. Yeah, let's see. What did I Carmine with a?
The 1, I got a.
You got the right
flash drive.
You found
so.
the flash drive.
She gave him a flash drive.
There's not another flash drive.
Oh, damn it.
The tape's also gone.
A second flash drive and another roll.
Man. With the 1 investigate. I'm trying to decide, you're just looking for any signs of the struggle, or are you looking for more?
Try to see if anyone in here was taken out against their will.
Okay. The 1 doesn't look like it. It looks like a hurried exit.
Okay. That's all I want.
Alright. You and the rest of the goon squad head into the deliberation room, and this room is quickly filled with the bodies of people, contestants and crew alike. It really wasn't made for this many people, but you all pile in.
The fire marshal comes in waving his hand.
They're like,
All right,
no.
everybody. Get out. We can clear out.
Shingle fire, come on.
A lot of boys, and all the ladies are gone.
Yeah, we really was
It's really
on
a
a
sausage
speed run to
fest
get
in
rid of
here.
all the female characters. Fucking rip Josephine, you're
Having
next.
a boys' night.
Alright, the boys.
I made you boys some soup. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out, Mom!
Mom! My hungry guys.
Ugh.
Babe, where are the Totinos?
What's your name? I've never had one.
Ooh.
It's my favorite bit.
You guys enter the room, and the phone that is it's usually in here for calls and stuff. You guys aren't in here more than a few minutes before it begins to ring. And everyone looks at everyone.
Yeah, is it something we can put on like a voice call, or is it one person at a time?
Yeah, I mean, if no one goes to grab it right away, Jesse will handle
I'll
it.
pick it up instantly.
Oh, yeah.
Who is it?
Do you put it on speaker?
No.
You hear the voice of a young adult man. And he says, hello?
Hello?
You have to Put the phone on speaker, please.
Beep.
As you do that, the young voice kind of steadies himself, and he begins to read from a statement. Josephine, you immediately recognize the voice of your son.
Oh.
And he reads, hello, contestants. It's come to my attention that in the wake of Kara McGowan's loved one's elimination, she has taken it upon herself to disqualify herself completely from the competition. For those of you who are unaware, Dr. Carmine Scorzone and Kara were caught in direct violation of their Save Me contracts when they smuggled contraband, a cell phone, onto the Save Me set with the purpose of disrupting Save Me production. This is in violation of their contract. However, as we're all aware, sometimes in life certain people get better opportunities than others. Isn't that correct, Doctor?
Just gonna sneer.
For their breach of contract, Kara's loved one was eliminated, and Carmine received an additional strike against him. But it appears that Kara has decided she is no longer going to participate in Save Me. While she has evacuated her office and absconded with her belongings, as well as several articles of Save Me property, a thorough investigation of security footage indicates that at this time, Kara is still on the premises. She's on foot and has not procured possession of a Save Me vehicle. At this point, Kara is a liability to the competition, and her presence on the set of Save Me is illegal. Therefore, if anybody comes into contact with Kara McGowan, you are not allowed to speak with her. Instead, anybody that can provide me with information on Kara's whereabouts will be handsomely rewarded. This goes for the contestants as well as the crew. Contestants, you will receive immunity for the next challenge, as well as an immediate and guaranteed safety for the crew member and their loved one or secret of your choosing. Your cooperation is appreciated during these difficult times. In the wake of these continued excitable actions, I would like to take a moment to remind everybody the core fundamental rules of this competition. If you follow my directions, you and your loved ones will make it out alive. If you continue to take matters into your own hands, I cannot guarantee yours or their safety. Consider this my first and final warning. He breathes and he says, "Hi, Mom."
Oliver, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Just stay safe, okay? We'll talk soon.
I love you.
I love you
And
too.
it cuts off.
Okay.
And just slapping him immediately.
He's dead. He's fucking dead.
The crew in the room kind of look at each other, and they look over you. And Jesse says, "That's it?"
What do you mean?
Nothing. I don't know. I guess, of course, that's how this is gonna go.
We're stuck here, so I don't know if there's much we can do. The rest is on you all, okay? We still have this game to play, so we're gonna sit right here and do that.
Yeah.
Oh, and while we have everyone in one place discussing things candidly, allow me to make one thing perfectly clear. If you are here amongst those whose loved ones are being threatened, and all you have bearing on your soul is a secret spoken by mouth, I need you to reanalyze how valuable the quality of your secret is versus the life of another. I am ashamed. I am ashamed to learn of Kiki, and anyone else will face my strict gaze if I am to find you unsatisfying. I'm gonna cast my Sharingan and do an empathy on the room.
Oh!
I'll spend a
Alright.
fate point for, I suppose for all are innocent until proven guilty, to root out the guilty party.
Nice.
Alright. Give me a second.
Jesse.
I'm the producer.
Wow.
You never noticed the back of his jacket says the producer on it?
I have to come clean about something.
Colonel, do you think you could do something bad and still be a good person?
You could change your fate.
Would
Do
you?
you think love can bloom out even on the battlefield?
If you only have one shot, one chance,
One
to make it.
opportunity!
Shot.
Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum.
He's terrible at beatboxing.
I'm just gonna do everything. I'm gonna fate point if able, given I'm scrutinizing a large crowd that have a most keen eye for details which have evaded others.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly don't mind if I'm rolling.
My
everything
eye
again.
widens and my Sharingan Tomoe spin, and there's a ka-ching as I stare into everyone's soul, searching for the truth.
Simon.
And then I cast the Black Flame on Jesse.
Alright.
A
Oh!
flame that never burns out until it has incinerated its target.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go. Alright, so your final roll is...
A
5? Okay. Alright, let me, you read the room. You see that Simon, the youngest, stands clearly with you. He feels exactly what you feel. He's been saying this all along. He's passionate about it. It's driven him to great anxiety and great lengths. Gil, does not seem... He seems anxious, but more for other people's sake. Like, you can tell that he feels like he is doing something right by himself and his loved one. You can tell that he resonates with what you're saying, but also there's some guilty conscience on his part. Prad looks really anxious. He seems unsettled by your unwavering confidence in the fact that you're gonna root people out. Jesse seems pretty steadfast, and he's nodding along with you, just very affected by everything that's going on. And Brian, he's crying. He's moved by your passion.
Is it your way of saying like I failed on Jesse or something?
This is just what I am telling you. You get from them.
Okay, it seems like that achieved half of what I was going for.
What do you want?
Trying to root out, see, I voiced the thing. It's a bit of meta knowledge, but that's what I'm trying to figure out, because, like...
The two people that you got suspicious vibes from were Prad and Gil. Gil seems like he's hiding something, though not necessarily maliciously. Prad seems worried.
Brad probably
Jesse's
just wants
the
to be a
pro-
doctor.
And Jesse is the producer because he just scored like a 7 deceive.
Probably.
Everybody.
That's what you got.
Okay.
Do you follow up with anything, or you?
Yeah, I shoot the suspicious guys. No, fucking move on with the scene.
Okay. Jesse will look at everybody and he'll say, there's another challenge tomorrow. As soon as Nia and Bill make it back, and we're going to fill them in on everything.
Okay, well, everyone should take that time and really consider what the Colonel said, because he's right. And that's the only way we're going to make a clean deal out of whatever this is. So, you have a day. Come to any of us, tell anyone you feel comfortable with, but we need to know.
I just want to open posit to the room. I mean, I liked Kiki. Obviously, she was here for a reason that wasn't necessarily, I mean, it affects her life, doesn't it?
She still gets to live hers, okay?
I know that's true, but maybe another secret is different.
Alright, sounds like you really got something you want to get off your chest, Marco.
You want to
so...
voice this now, Gil? Because I was going to disclose privately that you had something on your mind, but we can do it here.
I mean, I'm here for my son. That's sincere, genuine. I mean that.
Sounds like your son has a secret, yeah. And you do anything for your son, I get that.
I just don't want the kid to ruin his life. I mean, a lifetime in prison is not much different. But I get what you're saying. It's not death, neither. Oh, yeah. I'll be up front. My son, he's going to jail for a very long time. And for a stupid mistake, because he's still, I mean, he can't even drink yet.
Carmine, I'm gonna compel myself to have a little bit of a fucking temper tantrum here for number 2.
Okay.
I want to take this bottle of champagne and throw it as hard as I can against the wall.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look right at Marco Gil. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna say, can we all stop believing for 5 fucking seconds that the producer is some kind of fairy tale character? Your son's going to jail when you get out of here, Marco. Are you bullshitting me?
We don't know that. We don't know anything.
Oh, we know that, Colonel. Your expert opinion. Do you believe that the producer has any legal grounds to exonerate Marco's kid from whatever the fuck it is that he has a life sentence in prison? Has there ever been a case where, I get out of a life sentence in prison because a maniac put my father through a game show?
He turned off the power to a hospital, didn't he?
Maybe.
We saw a television airing of footage of that.
But he's got all our loved ones somewhere. That's just not a thing a normal person could do. They can't just kidnap 15, 20 people, right? Who does that?
We're talking about a hierarchy here between keeping people safe and keeping people hurt and fucking promises that you think he's going to make happen. I'm not saying that you can't cooperate, but what the Colonel is saying here is that there's actually people who have real shit at stake here. Your son's not going to get out of his life sentence because the producer promised you.
What do you want me to do? Because I'm here. I don't have any other choice. I could leave. And then what?
You don't
You're all
have
at
to
risk.
do anything now. That's not what we're talking about.
I don't want to be here any more than any of you do. I understand that you guys are going through so much more than what we are. I get that. I've seen that from day one. I don't know what else to do.
Work with us. We're all on the same side. That's what this is about.
Well, here I am. I've told you everything.
Okay. Well, if anyone else has anything else they want to share, you don't have to do it here. Just do it by tomorrow.
Brian looks very anxious as he steps over the discarded glass on the floor.
Trent, oh,
Go ahead.
Trent's gonna say, I've made a lot of mistakes. I've never had to go to prison for my entire life.
It's I'm sure the kind of mistakes you made are not the kind of mistakes my son's made.
Yeah, what did you do? Kill like 5 people?
He didn't kill anyone, but someone he knew did. Is that what you want to know?
Yeah, did he like roll up the body? Like, what do you do?
He was involved in some bad shit because he thought it would make him go places in life. He was involved in some kind of gang, but I'd say involved in a loose term, because he was just there to do their dirty work, and he was there to take the fall when they got in trouble. And he did.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I think if he's a good boy, they'll let him out early.
It doesn't, but thank you.
There are more than 1,000 appeals for a minor who has committed a mistake in his young life.
Well, that does make me feel better, coming from an actual lawyer. I need some time. I'm just gonna go take a breather. If anyone needs me, I don't know, holler at someone. He'll leave.
Y'all can follow suit.
Brian, who has been sort of awkwardly shuffling since Carmine had his outburst, he goes to leave, but then kind of like holds the door open for everybody, caught in that chain of being polite for everybody.
Oh no, I have to leave the same direction as him.
Uh-oh.
Jump out the window, it's easier.
The boys squad, since girls are dead, the boys squad leave, and Brian looks back at everybody. He says, if I can do anything, please let me know. Again, it stammers and he walks forward. I guess, I don't know if I ever told anyone, but I'm here for my aunt.
We recall.
Yeah, she's like raised me since I was small. I just want to make sure I said that now. Alright. Okay.
I didn't remember, but I believe you.
Yeah, kind of does that awkward smile at Trent, and then he also leaves.
On another fate point, I'm throwing a bottle at him now.
No! You are all left alone.
Okay.
In a stern medium tone, the colonel just announces, Brad wasn't none too happy with the witch hunt I announced.
I'll see if I can work on him.
I bet it has something to do with him being wrapped up in almost being a doctor.
Probably a good place to start.
Yeah, doctor to doctor. Maybe you can get something out of him.
Yeah. There's one other thing.
Yeah.
Kara left a note behind. She seems to believe that the producer is among us here.
Sit up a bit more at that.
At the risk of getting myself and my patient escorted out of this competition, does anybody have any ideas? Maybe don't say any names, but just keep it in your head.
An eerie silence between all four of us, probably. I don't know, does anyone say anything? Oh, yeah. It's not the kind of thing we can talk about.
Something to keep in your minds.
I'll fold up my journal.
Mm-hmm.
On the topic of Kara, she's still around here somewhere, according to the producer.
Yes, she is, and she's trying to escape.
Yeah, what was your reckoning on that, Samuel, as the man who wanted to bust the game open? You plan on snitching?
I will say that there's a curiosity to the fact that we find that note and we get that notification at the same time that the producer is among us.
It could simply be said that that directive came later after the discovery. This could simply be his response.
Or hers.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You
Every
feel
falling.
Yeah, you got me. Doctors
Was
could
that
be women
salient
too.
score, Sony? Did that change the topic? Got me. I
Cancel
should
on
change
Twitter.
my internal biases.
I don't know if anyone.
I don't have much else to say right now, she says, looking at everybody else.
She's the only person with a crack in this system, and to my mind, that seems to be what you were looking for.
Starting to wonder.
If there's no one operating the cameras or the feeds, I'm wondering what kind of oversight they have over the whole thing to begin with.
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
Hold on, pause. I wrote a line in there that I forgot to deliver. I'm so sorry.
Meet your new cameraman.
You're
Literally.
just going, oh fuck.
Oh, sure.
oh my god!
Hold on. No, it's because I wrote it in a different place because I took the note at a different time. The producer would have told Simon that he was now going to be operating the cameras, the feed. I'm so sorry, Sean.
Oh.
So you know that. That's my D.
Now that there's nobody on the cameras. No!
Potter Plant gets legs and runs out the.
Of course I thought of that.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Fucking heavy breathing as he sprints down the hallway.
It's hard being Big Bill.
Aha.
So we know Jesse will be there. Okay. Or sorry, not Jesse, Simon. You said.
Yes, Simon.
Okay.
Simon is double dutying now.
Gotcha.
I had a sweet line about everyone pulling their weight that I didn't deliver. You know how it goes.
Simon's gonna be kept pretty busy.
Okay, scene over.
Yeah.
If you guys have nothing more,
Yep.
You obviously know that you have until tomorrow, and it's probably late. It's 5, 6, 7 around that time.
That's pretty late.
It's pretty late. for
Should
us
really
to
turn in.
For anyone over, it's
We're
pretty
all
early.
over 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Carmine and the Colonel are like, they have their arms crossed on the couch, fucking chins down, sleeping.
I know that you had spoken, Dave, about wanting to talk to Brad. Is that something you wanted to do before the challenge?
I don't know if there's urgency to it. I guess we did say before
It's
the
probably
challenge.
good to do it, just so we
Yeah.
have information, honestly.
We'll do that, yeah.
Around 9 as well.
Okay.
There would be commotion when Bill and Nia came back. Nia would have been just loud and rambunctious. She probably would have just stormed into the house and start looking at things. If no one would interact with her, she really wouldn't bother with anybody, but she looks like she's tearing the place apart, and she would continue to do that well into the morning.
Jesus, if she's that set on it, I will eventually just flag her down. Tasmanian devil. So yeah, I'll flag her down if you want to do Prad first or whatever, and then who else would also be coming back? It was
Big
Bill. Yeah. What's Big Bill doing?
Big Bill, who comes back and does what he does every night, hurting lizards. Just causes him pain.
Oh.
He goes and
I thought you
catches
said
them.
hurting,
No,
not hurting.
hurting with a T. He catches them out back.
I went from like smiling to frowning real quick.
No.
Yeah, Bill wouldn't have made like he's probably in the garage. Like he wouldn't have made a super public appearance in the house, but you would have heard when they had gotten home, just things get kind of heated outside. We'll say maybe the kitchen. That seems it's the hub for every activity. So it's pretty late. It's probably like 11. I don't know why I keep calling that late. I don't know what's wrong with me.
11's at least later than 5.
Later. And she's just kind of searching everything. Walls. She's looking for like just any. She looks like she's looking for like a needle in a haystack. She's just searching vehemently. She's turning things over, turning chairs over, putting them top of the tables, looking in the vents.
I'm just throw a provoker away and say, Nia, if you don't know what you're looking for, you're never gonna find it. So let's settle down, huh?
It's pretty good.
Get her ass.
Oh.
What is wrong with me? These are such good rolls.
Yeah, I'll use my last fate point.
I'm sorry. Oh my
No,
gosh.
it's okay. I mean, we're about to
Leave
sleep,
your rest.
hopefully.
Yeah, it's fine, but I don't know why I didn't capitalize that one either. She'll
Pressure
get
cooker.
down.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll get down off of the chair she was standing on, and she'll just kind of like shove it in with a boot. She'll say, I am not going to rest until I find out where that woman went.
Not in a fucking vent, all right?
Yeah, but there could be something. I mean, she was a computer woman, right?
Yeah, she
Maybe
knew
she put
computers.
a camera in. I don't know. But listen, if I can find something, anything, then if I give it to one of you, you can send me out of here. You can send me and my wife home. Okay, so I'm not gonna stop until I find where she's went.
She will look at her
She
very.
had to have left something behind.
She will look at her and say, I really think you should give this up, all right, Nia? You're safe. We got a few other people that aren't here for loved ones, so they're the first ones to go. That's how this works out.
Safe for how long, Josephine?
Long enough.
The rules change. Nothing is consistent, and I am not someone who sits and waits for things to happen to me. Do I look like the kind of woman who sits and waits for things to happen to me? Tell me, do I look like that kind of woman?
Right now, I need a woman who thinks things through. Okay? Think first, act after.
What is there to think about? I just want to see my wife.
Just really think about what you're trying to do. Hikara? Everyone here?
I don't want to be this person, okay? But I'm going to state the facts. The doctor got Kara's loved one eliminated. Okay? Kara's not in any danger, as far as we know. My loved one is still out there and still alive, and my wife, and I promise to protect her. Oh, Sean, hell yeah. What's this for?
No, wait, never mind. God damn it!
Is it the
Ah!
wrong way?
It's the wrong way again.
I feel like-
doing this to myself.
So, Sean, here's the deal. We've been playing for 8 sessions and this has never worked, so I feel like we need to buff it a little bit.
No.
I'm willing to go one above
or
and below.
keep betting.
Or the effect can be more what the fuck am I
I'll
trying
make
to
the
say?
effect more. I'm gonna get
Okay. Alright. I believe you will. And when you do, everyone's gonna be surprised. Alright.
Jesus will just say, Kara's a loose end, and you're trying to tie it up. I get it. You're trying to keep your wife safe. I get that too. I'm just saying they're not mutually exclusive. We can do both things.
Maybe you're right. But what if you're wrong?
I
What
might
if
be.
you're wrong?
Yeah, I might be. If you're gonna do this, just do it quieter. That's all I want.
I won't bother you. I have to busy myself somehow.
I get that. I really do. And she'll just be like in the kitchen, finishing up cleaning, and she'll close the cabinet.
She'll kind of give you a lasting look, and then she will go about her business much quieter, as appropriate by the deceased.
It's really late, I say, looking at the 7 p.m.
It's really late. You should be quiet.
Sun's gonna set in a couple hours.
And then you were gonna go see Brad.
Yeah.
Where the hell is he? Time of night. I guess he'll just in the garage. That's fine. You.
I have to ask all the NPCs for. Have you seen Prad?
Have you seen Pratt? Can you go get Pratt?
Hey, I'm looking for Prad.
Potter's Guild is hiring.
Oh, there's 2 Pratts.
I think he's down by Wayne on Priory. Last we've seen him.
Sure, I seen Prad, but maybe if I had a couple bluebells in my inventory, I might jog my memory. There's a giant down by Blind Man's Bluff.
You ask around, and you know that Pratt did not go far. He's in the garage.
In the garage. I'm gonna have stopped by the kitchen, and I'm gonna have brought a couple oranges.
Gross.
Yeah.